Cue that music, bro. Let's get it. Yo, what is good, yo? I just wanted to get your attention. Make sure you wide awake for this one. This one is for a sub, bro. It's talking about insecurity and taking yourself too seriously. All right, I'm gonna break this down. Check me out. By you taking yourself too seriously, is it internally, like you're just putting too much pressure on yourself? You're being unrealistic with your goals, and then when you don't hit those goals, you're beating yourself up. I've definitely been there. So, you know, when I've suffered from this too seriously, it really comes from me, because you think you're above other people, you're taking yourself too seriously, you think that you're like so important. You know, or it could be externally. It could be coming from your friends, your parents, you know, high expectations of, and you're just struggling, you know, adhering to those. Also, before I continue, you know, I'm just going off a simple YouTube comment and giving my best ideas and my best thoughts. If this video helped you out, the person that I'm specifically talking to, let me know. If it didn't, you're gonna have to give me more to go by so I can really narrow my focus. I would also like to point out that taking yourself seriously is a good thing. It can be a good thing. For example, like Kobe and Michael Jordan, they took themselves extremely seriously. Like Kobe would get up, work out 2-3 times a day, everything he ate, his sleep, his approach, he was dead serious. They both look at themselves as, yo, I'm trying to be the greatest of all time. Anyone who's achieved, you know, anything amazing takes themselves extremely seriously. MJ has this quote, it's, you have to expect things out of yourself before you can do them. So yes, although taking yourself too seriously can be bad if it's out of proportion, anyone who's done anything great does take themselves seriously because they expect things out of themselves. I expect myself to upload 5 to 7 times a week. I take myself seriously as a YouTuber. That's why my content is good. I have my merchandise. I work hard. I take myself seriously, but at the same time, that's counterbalanced with, like, I'm not better than anyone. And I also don't have extremely crazy expectations. My expectations are in line with what I can do. You're putting too much weight on yourself because what you are expecting yourself to do is not what you're actually capable of doing in the moment. Let me explain. So picture this like a mountain, right? Let's say you're here, you're standing at the bottom of a mountain, 100 pounds, and you're looking all the way up at the peak at 200 pounds. Oh my God, how am I ever gonna get there? And then you're like, then all these negative thoughts are coming in your head, you're taking yourself too seriously, and you're insecure. Because why are you insecure? Because this gap is too big. You're looking at the top of this mountain and saying, oh my God, how am I possibly ever gonna get there? That seems impossible. Look at me, I'm skinny. How can I ever bench press 200 pounds? How can I ever do that, right? You get what I'm saying? So what you're neglecting, you're looking at the end point and you're not looking at the journey. Because realistically, you don't just go from 100 to 200 pounds. You go from 100 to 105 pounds, right? So you should be focusing on this point. You should be focusing all your energy on this micro progression. Now you level up. And then you see, and then, you know, obviously I can't draw straight lines because I'm at an angle. Think about it like the video game video.
If it's a game, that means there's a level where you are now, there's a goal you're trying to reach, and there are steps to get to that goal.
So you make these micro progressions. Okay, boom, I'm here. I'm only worried about this little distance, and then I'm gonna go here, and then I'm gonna go here, and here, and here, until you actually end up getting to where you have to be. So stop stressing yourself out. And this goes to your insecurity point, right? You're insecure because you don't think, how can I ever get to that 200? Oh, it's too hard, all that. But the thing is, what happens every single time you hit a new level? Your confidence gets better, your self-image gets better, your strength gets better. All of a sudden, you know, you're going to the gym a month or two later, now you got some definition, now you have some experience, you know what you're doing. You're here, right? And you were here, now you're at like 120, 130 pounds, and you're looking up here like, yo, I know I can do that because look how far I've come. I went from here to here. All right, I know it's uneven, but this is basically what I just said, right? So both of these are 100 pounds, and both of them still have the end goal of 200 pounds. Don't look at it like the whole journey, bro. Like I said, it's the little steps, the little micro progressions all the way to level up. Okay, so think about it like this. We're going back to Kobe and Michael, right? They had a certain standard for them to expect things, right? So if benching 200 pounds comes in the form of, yo, I have to get to the gym every single day, I have to sleep really well, I have to eat really well, right? That's a really high standard, a really high expectation. But at 100 pounds, the expectation isn't high. You can miss a couple days, you know, whatever. But as you're leveling up, your capabilities are getting higher and your standard is getting higher. So when you get to here, when you get to this level, you're going to be working out and taking it more seriously because now you have all this progress. So maybe at level 1, you know, you were eating McDonald's all the time or whatever. But now you're here, it's like, yo, if I really want to hit that goal, I have to do more. Your standard has increased. You are taking yourself more seriously. But this is good because the ability for you to take yourself more seriously is a derivative, is derived from all of the work and progression that you have now seen, right? So I think you're taking yourself too seriously because you're expecting yourself to go to this 200-pound mark, but you're at 100 right now, and so you're expecting here, but you are here, and this creates, and I'll play the clip right here, an anxiety gap. Check this out, bro. I was on this in August. Boom.
Who I am and what I want to be, there's too much of a gap here. There's too much of a gap here and it's making me anxious.
I don't know the root of your insecurity and why you take yourself too seriously, but this gym analogy is for anything. For me, the gym has really taught me a lot. That's why I reference it, and it's really easy to understand and to apply to other things. With these micro progressions, right, as you're going all the way up, this is a path. It requires focus and requires direction. So for me, like I'm more secure about myself because I have a YouTube. Why? Because I have direction, I have a path, and I have a purpose. What I would say to you, awesome subscriber, person who always comments, the least I could do is make this video. Like what I would really say to you is that, if you feel insecure, focus on the insecurity before you worry about the seriousness thing. Because what you're saying is you feel like you're getting in your head. But the thing is, when you focus on action and you focus on these little steps, bro, do not worry about this is the end, this is the start. And this isn't even the end, but for the sake of the video. Worry about this, bro, because getting from step 1 to step 2 is a lot easier than getting from 1 to 20. So think about 1 to 2, bro. And like I said, what happens when you level up? You have now imposed discipline on yourself. You have imposed a certain standard on yourself to get progress. So now your discipline's gone up, your standard's gone up, your self-image has gone up, the respect that you have for yourself has gone up, your self-confidence has gone up. It's just like the mind versus potential video I dropped on Saturday. If this is where you are and this is where you want to be and this gap is small, that's great because you feel like it's possible. You feel like, yo, I can jump that level. But if you're there and you're trying to go here, in one shot, it's too much. Where you are and where you want to be. Here it is. If you really, this is the formula right here. This is the formula. So number 1, you work on your insecurity head on. Like I said, I don't know what it is, but you gotta stop running from it. You gotta confront it. You have to treat it like a problem that you have to solve. It's like a dragon, bro. You gotta go in there, you gotta go slay that dragon, right? All right, cool. So once you've identified that, first off, that takes vulnerability, that takes self-confidence, that takes self-transparency, being authentic with yourself, being real. That is dope, bro. Not a lot of people can do that. So if you've already done that, that's fire. 2, break improvement into those small constant steps. So like I'm saying, if my goal is to bench press another 100 pounds or to lose weight or whatever it is, what can I do tomorrow to actually go towards that goal? How can I break it into a small leveling system so each day I'm actually getting better and I'm staying motivated? Like I said, go back to that game video because that should help you too. Make it into a game. So once you've leveled up and you've seen improvement, this is going to increase your standard because you've gotten a taste of it. Yo, I can put up 10 more pounds in the gym. I feel the drug of improvement. Oh, this is awesome. What can I do now? So now it's your thoughts change from that. So like I said, you have a higher standard, you have more self-esteem, more confidence, you're more relaxed, and you take yourself more seriously in the sense that, yo, my standard's high because I can do this. Because your standard is like a reflection of your self-worth, to be honest. That's a gem. Anyway, and like I said, you have more self-confidence, and now your thoughts aren't in your head because now your thoughts of insecurity and doubting yourself, you have to replace all of those thoughts with action. Now, when I get up in the morning, I'm thinking, yo, how can I make this YouTube video? What am I gonna put out today? All this. It's not doubting myself as a creator. It's straight action because I've taken myself seriously. I've put in the work. So like I said, the work is going to lead to all this. The foundation of all this is looking at your insecurity, looking at your problem, and then facing it and making the steps to improve it small and easy to do. Another tip I would say is make sure you journal, make sure you check in with yourself. If you have real friends or maybe a therapist would help, I see a therapist. Don't buy into that stigma about therapy. I love my therapist. It's a conversation. It's a conversation where you can be real with someone, you can open up about yourself, and if you're lucky enough to have family members and friends that you trust like that, bro, that's great too. So bro, I hope this helped. I'm about to chop this up. This will come out Friday? Should be Friday, I don't know, later this week. Bro, I hope y'all enjoyed. This was really dope, and I really do want to start a series with subs. And if you guys have something to say, so if you want to reach me personally, DM me at LoFroMental on my Instagram. Bro, bro, I'm your friend. Bro, like I said, I'm really here to help. So DM me, say what you got to say, and I can make a vid on it, bro. I can help you. That's it. I'm out, bro. Peace. Hold up, bro. If you enjoy, drop that like, comment, sub, bro. What YouTuber really doing it like this, bro? I don't know him. I don't, bro, because I watch the same stuff that you watch. I don't know him, bro. That's it, bro. If you enjoyed, you know what to do. I'm out, bro. Peace.